The Raptors in white, Hawks in black. Madison, what happened at the table?
Apparently, the 24-second shot clock clicker was not working, so all of that delay for that. But we're good to go now, guys. We're off and running.
And immediately, it's Brandon Ingram in his favorite spot, that mid-range. Using quickly. Barnes ahead to Ingram. Ingram was a big factor, but this time it's poked away by Dyson Daniels.
Dyson, that was...
Risa Shea lays it in.
Dyson, that's what he does.
For the club record, 61 consecutive games with at least one.
You know, I was talking to someone before the game, and they said, you know, who I think the best defensive player in the league is. And without any question, I said Dyson Daniels, in my opinion.
And another steal. This one by Jalen Johnson after the Dyson block. And a run-out jam for Jalen. Behind the back to KP. Porzingis from the left elbow.
Oh, I love it. Love it. And that's what I'm talking about.
Daniels gives to Nikhil. Hawks trying to make it 2 in a row here at home. Backdoor cutting Jalen Johnson.
But the Hawks again. Scotty Barnes said, hey, little fella, get down the floor and let me get this rebound.
Ingram from the wing. And he drills a 3.
Well, we talked about how this guy
being harassed, gets out of the double with a safety valve pass to Jalen Johnson. Risa Shea. Well, Pirtle got caught looking.
Again, they always tell him.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker, the defense evaporates and he lays it in. And with that, the Raptors
noting just how important the scouting report is tonight. And guys, just watch for these hustle plays, the 50-50 balls. Winning those is going to give the other team an advantage.
A three-pointer by Brand. He has really struggled with his three-point shot this year. 28% coming in. Alexander-Walker connects.
You know, you get a bad shot on one end.
15-11 Atlanta. Cup games number 2. Mamuskitishvili is in for the Raptors, and there is a 3-ball. Now that's the quickly we saw last.
Wait, again, it was coming off a screen, got an open shot.
15-14. Jalen, glass and good. I know you like that shot.
I mean, I love it because that's great offense, and I tell these young guys, the backboard is your friend. If you can know how to use that glass, you're going to make a high percentage of your shots.
Skip pass. Quickly rattles home another 3.
As far as moving the basketball a little bit more to get better shots, because Trey is such a threat off the pick and roll, and he will kill you if you give him any.
Dyson Daniels runs it right to the rim and lays it in.
Well, if you're a Toronto, you know, they're really not tonight, but
the evening is young, but market difference. Ingram tips in his own miss.
Well, Ingram looked like he could.
Mamu thought about it. Now to Jamal Shed. Little fire plug point guard from Houston, and Mamu drills a 3. And he can do that. He's at 50%. Wallace. Yes.
That's a heck of a shot. Wow.
Is there. And he leads the Raptor break. Shed in fine fashion here in period 2. Turn around for quickly.
They're not those type of guys.
Porzingis surrounded. Risa Shea. Whoa, Scotty! And Risa Shea scores.
Yeah, he faked him out of his shoes there.
Inside Walter and just ripped away. Onyeka says, I'll take that. And up the floor comes to Zach. Pulls a 3.
And timeout was coming after that.
Ingram blocked by KP, but picked up by Mamuskitishvili and lays it in. He's got 9 off the bench. Looks for a recipient. Isaiah Barrett gives it back to his big man, throws a quick hook and scores.
It's amazing sometimes what you can accomplish if you give it to the.
And again, Toronto picking up the pace a little bit defensively toward the end of the half. Porzingis on a nice cut. Alexander. We apologize. A little technical difficulty coming back. We missed a three by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And now the bucket by Jakob Poeltl. Start of the third quarter here. Catch and shoot for R.J. Barrett. And he drills a three, and the Raptors are starting to wake up. Jalen Johnson, rather quiet first half, scored 8. KP also quiet. Bumps this one off the rim. Rebound out to Jalen. Good. 59-49. Ingram. Tough shot.
Well, that's good defense against better offense.
59-51 Atlanta. Dyson Daniels underneath. KP with a jam. Scotty Barnes trying to get his game going. Still struggling, but gets the offensive rebound. Back up and in. This is the second field goal.
Oh, he shot it a little long. Shot it quick.
Down the floor to Barnes. Reverse jam over Jalen.
Oh, that's a tough finish. Oh,
KP tried to jam it on the follow.
I like the attack by KP.
Quickly hits a three. Timeout Atlanta. Here. Hawks out of the timeout. Dial up KP in the corner, and he drills a three. Kristaps Porzingis has 7.
Well, that was...
On Scotty Barnes, banks it home.
And you know what I'm going to say about that shot.
Dominique Wilkins approved back shot.
Oh, yeah.
Corner three for Grady Dick. Strips the cords, his third three. Back in the middle of Barnes. Looking for some room to operate. Gets around Onyeka, lays it in. Timeout Atlanta. Scotty Barnes took it from the top. Hawks really struggling offensively. Quickly hits a three.
That's what you don't want him. Porzingis.
Jalen. There you go. That's what the Hawks need. Find Jalen Johnson.
Well, he did a good job of sealing off Barrett.
It remains a 4-point game. Barnes on the bounce. Beauty. Reverse for Barrett. Barnes. Ingram for three. Up for grabs. Barrett's got it. Goes up. Throws the giant killer over Porzingis. Timeout Atlanta.
Barnes, I don't know if he really wanted to shoot that ball.
Jalen. Dyson Daniels. He drills a three.
Well, a missed opportunity in the other end.
KP 4 for 15 in this game. Jakob Poeltl answers at the other end. Hawks give it to Ricochet.
Short.
Johnson a little slow getting to his feet at the other end. Meanwhile, it's going to be a lay-in for Scotty Barnes. Alexander Walker. Jalen gets around Barnes, runs into Poeltl, and one. 97-91 Raptors. 2.5 to go in the game. Barrett just pounds inside against Ricochet and scores. Now you talked about once again R.J. Barrett. This one's tipped in by Jakob Poeltl. Ingram trying to seal Ricochet, has to come out to get the basketball beyond that three-point line. A clear out for him, rises up, knocks it down. Crossover for Quickly, stop and go. Rebound Porzingis.
Quickly should have given that ball back to your closers like we always talk about. Give it to your go-to guys.
Alexander Walker, nice move. He scored 10 in the quarter. Well, the Raptors in good shape here, up 104-97, and the dagger three from R.J. Barrett.
I'm surprised he shot that. You just pull it out. You got about 6 seconds. You're up 12. Why are you shooting?
Ingram, one of the reasons, as the Hawks says, they play it to